going on, guys? It's Cynical and welcome back to another Jak and Daxter video. Today for you guys, I have a really cool video to share with you dudes, because today I'm going to show you exactly how to get into Sandover Village, but within Jak 2. Now, this trick was actually discovered many years ago on the PlayStation 2, and the way in which you would do this is you would view the very first initial cutscene of Jak 2, which is obviously Jak within Sandover Village, before he makes his way through time and eventually ends up in Haven City. You would view this cutscene and then pop open the disc tray. You then skip the cutscene and put the disc back into the PlayStation 2, and you would for some reason be put into Sandover Village. Now the thing about this trick is that it was only ever possible on the PlayStation 2. You couldn't actually do this on the PlayStation 3 version. However, thanks to a YouTube user that goes by the name of Boomer, he recently figured out how exactly to pull this trick off, but on the PlayStation 4 version with using the recently discovered Debug Mode. So all credit towards this trick goes to that of Boomer. I'm going to leave his YouTube link in the description down below. So this is how you pull this trick off. So what you want to do is you want to make your way to the main menu of Jak 2. Press start and start a brand new game, and make sure to continue without saving. As soon as you do that, the very first cutscene will pop up and you want to pause the game. While the game is paused, enter in both of the Debug Mode codes, which are on screen as of right now. Once you've successfully inputted one of the debug codes, you should hear a sound effect, and the same will follow for the second code as well. Once both codes have been entered, you then want to activate free camera mode, and you can do this by holding down L1, R1, L2, and R2. Once you've entered in all of the necessary codes, skip the cutscene, and you will then find yourself in Sandover Village, but within Jak 2. Now you'll notice that you will enter Sandover Village within free cam mode, so if you want to explore the village but with Jak, you can do that by getting out of free cam mode by simply just pressing the same code again, which is holding down L1, R1, L2, and R2. And as you can see, you're now playing as Jak, and you're now within Sandover Village. This is a really cool trick because just the simple thought of being able to explore one of the most iconic areas throughout the Jak and Daxter franchise, but with older Jak, is a really strange feeling. And it also makes you think, what if the direction of Jak and Daxter never went in the direction of going into the future, but remained to stay in the same time period as Jak and Daxter, the precursor legacy? It makes you think the direction that Jak and Daxter would have taken if there wasn't such a huge Grand Theft Auto influence around the time of the development of Jak 2. Now a couple of notes right here, the water is not water, so like when you go into it, you're not going to start swimming or anything, you'll just simply phase through the water, so make sure to note that down. The other thing is, Sandover Village is literally only Sandover Village, so if you're expecting to, go into the Forbidden Jungle or go over to Sentinel Beach, unfortunately you can't. Those areas are all cut off. The only reason why Sandover Village is within the files of Jak 2 is because Naughty Dog used it as a cutscene for the very first cutscene of the game. But otherwise, for the most part, all of the village is intact, and you can run around, go into the buildings, and explore. It's pretty cool. Another interesting thing is, in a few of the different houses in the village, there are actually crates lying about that contain Dark Eco. People have talked about this in the past as to whether or not Naughty Dog were at one point thinking about actually using Sandover Village as a part of the game, like say for instance a tutorial stage. More so what I think this is the crates were just put there for maybe like testing purposes. But one way or another, it is interesting to see that Naughty Dog did put crates within these houses, so that kind of leads me to believe that the crates were just put in the houses for specific testing purposes. But anyway guys, that's all for today's video. Just thought I would share this really neat little trick with you guys, because previous to this, the only way that this trick was possible was on the PlayStation 2 version of Jak 2, but now it's possible on all different versions. So if you have Jak 2 lying around on your PlayStation 4 and you want to try this out, you now can do so. Once again, all credit towards this trick goes to that of Boomer. Like I said, I'm going to leave his YouTube link in the description down below. If you guys would like to see the rest of my exploring Sandover Village within Jak 2, then I'm basically just going to let this footage roll. However guys, with all that being said, I've been Cynical. Hopefully you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.